friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Ocean. I'm so ready to play The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature with you for the last time. Yeah, that's right. You heard me right. This is probably going to be my last video for the early access. This video is presented to you by the EA Creator Network, but all of my opinions are my own. I have Queena actually making some apothecary cures. I'm gonna have her create another one. She just made the luck magnet cure, but I think I'm going to make the calming drought. This is an elixir that will remove almost any sad or angry moodlet. There are, however, some feelings this elixir can't solve, such as grief. Aw, that's so sad. I'm just making sure that I have these cures in my inventory. As you can see, we have a nice little handsome fairy running by. That's Oberon. He just left his wife, Titania Summer Dream. She's non-committal, so I don't feel bad about this anymore. She was never meant to be held down by anybody, you know what I'm saying? But they did divorce, thank goodness, because now we have a nice healthy relationship and he can propose to my sim. But they did have a child together named Mara, who I'm wondering if she is a fairy. It doesn't say anything, but I'm pretty sure she is, because Oberon has the high fae lineage trait. It says having fairy parents has brought a magical lineage that gives a some additional fairy. Oh, what should we do? Let's have a client. This is for our career. But yeah, we get additional fairy experience gained from all sources. Oberon already has these unlocked. Sway another's emotion, sense harvestables, growth, eruption, forager fae and duplicate harvestable. And then we have warm force gain. Oberon gains a small amount of emotional force from friendly, romantic, or funny socials. Adopt the inner social butterfly to emotionally recharge when interacting positively with other sims. I think I'm gonna go over here with manipulation. He's gonna be pretty well-rounded. I'm gonna unlock the cure or apply ailments, so he'll gains power to cure or inflict ailments on other sims. Let's give these sims some ailments. All right, so Summer has knocked on the door. Summer, what is wrong with you, girlfriend? And besides this outfit, listen, she needs a makeover so bad. Oh, and we also reach apothecary level 4. Through toil and trouble, Queena is proving her salt in the art of apothecary. She can now craft the following elixirs: noxious gas and hooked on nature. Now her illness has spawned. I can already tell this is simoleon fever. I really wish that I could just give her a cure, but I have to go through the steps. I already know that this is simoleon fever, and I think I already have that in my inventory. I don't? I'm surprised. Oh, I need to go ahead and make that then. Let me make that right now. I have so much going on. I'm not even sure what's wrong. Is it an ailment or stress? It's very difficult to tell. Sometimes it is just stress. Let's have Oberon come over here. Oh no, I don't want to supercell. So he already has guarding level 8 when I added him to the household, which was awesome. I really don't want to sell these, but as a fairy, he can enchant the plants, or he can nurture nature, which I'm just gonna have him do just because. All right, so let's have him nurture some nature. I'm thinking about changing up his wings. We could totally jump into Creative Sim mid-video and do that. Nurture it, boo. Someone witnessed Oberon using fairy abilities in the coast of Admore. This is frowned upon by the Fairy Council due to the region's complex history with magic. If Oberon is witnessed again in this neighborhood, he will be sanctioned by the Fairy Council and lose his daily fairy dust ration privilege at the Mossville Fairy Hub. Oh, wow. Let's do it again. Let's just do something else again. I want to see. We haven't had consequences like this. Conceal fairy form. See, he can conceal it. Love that. But we're gonna do some more fairy stuff. I just have to also go over here to her. Oh, Baron, I just want to see what that looked like when you hit your fairy form. Reveal that fairy form. And then we can detect emotions. Creates an effect around Oberon. Surrounding sims will display their current emotion. Manifest seeds since harvestables. Detect emotions sounds fun. Summer, how are you really feeling? Why are you calling my wife? Oh, she's really happy. I hate being the one who whines about earning money, especially when I don't have to do any work, but I'm sick of coughing and the discomfort that goes along with it. Girl, it's because you got that simoleon fever stuff. That's why. That is why. Let's discuss the forces of nature. There you go. Babe, what'd I tell you about flirting with me on the job? Oh, she just threw up. Well, she threw up in the pond, so that's okay. Another thing fairies can do is they can go flying. And this counts as a part of your fitness skill. I don't know why it's not showing up now, but yeah, it totally does. Do you see this? I have no idea if this is a glitch or whatever, but sometimes I just want to fly around. I really don't care if this is for fitness. See? Why? What if I just want to go flying? I do want to get caught doing something I shouldn't be doing. So Baron, fly over here. Before we show off our other fairy powers, we're going to go visit this fairy house. From a fairy's perspective, it's pretty cool because they can... Oh, no, I don't want you to sleep in here. All right, he can sleep, throw a dance party, regenerate emotional force. I love the throw a dance party. Dun, 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 dun. And then we can regenerate emotional force. Magical boogie. Ain't no party like a fairy home party. All right, let's regenerate that emotional force. Let's see how high it will get us. And emotional force is consumed to perform fairy abilities. But any fairy who runs out completely will die. I know. It went from 0 to 100 that fast. So please keep up with your emotional force. That is why with fairies, as far as children are concerned, you won't see them in their fairy form, but they do have to learn how to regulate their emotions, which is another reason why I want to have a kid. I want to manifest a seed. Yay, we just created an angry magic bean. Let's check that out. And then sense harvestables. Ooh. Angry magic bean, a fabled bean with power. Indeed, collect all 6 to transform thee. Which collection is that? Oh, magic beans, plant sim challenge. Ooh, speaking of plant sims, I want to be honest with you. I don't care about them too much. Let's finish up with Summer here. I know we're doing 2 things at once. Oh my goodness, look who just showed up. Our daughter is at our house. I'm so sorry. I left our family. He didn't really leave. He's a good dad, though. He is a good dad. Oh, Baron, your daughter is at the door. Please invite her home. What if we go full-blown custody battle and we keep Mara here? The sad thing is we don't even have any space for her to have her own bedroom, though. Hey, kiddo. I miss you. Fairy. Detect emotions. How is she feeling? Let's see how she's feeling. Oh, and the sad music playing. I miss you, kiddo. And he also has a successful lineage aspiration. I love that. Oh, she's happy. We could also sway her emotion, make her confident, energized, focused, happy, fairy influence, inspired. Wow, I don't even know. She's already feeling happy. I'm gonna make her feel playful. Like, hey, you wanna... Let's like flash crazy eyes and hear tales. Oh. Oh no, I did it. I finally did it. Oberon has been labeled a problem fairy by the Fairy Council and now has a problem fairy trait. I've been notified of you disrupting the coast of Ardmore. Come see me if you wish to resolve your community status or appeal in court at Mossville Fairy Hub. The choice is yours. I love it. If you don't read it like that, then you're just not a fun person at all. I really don't care. Like, I'm living my best life. I'm gonna be who I am. Like, I'm gonna be who I am. Oh, but here it now says I'm a problem fairy. And I can't collect my daily fairy dust ration at the Mossville Fairy Hub. I don't even need the daily fairy dust ration. That was a tongue twister because I can brush off. Like, I can Harlem shake that dust right off my shoulders. Do you see this? Look, and I'll get some fairy dust. Also, when your fairies here, right here in his inventory, when your fairies take a shower, they also produce fairy dust. When they woohoo, they produce fairy dust. Like, need I say more? All right, Summer, let's wrap up the day. I already know what's wrong with you, and I'm sorry. It's definitely simoleon fever ailment. And again, I know I'm not getting all stars, but... All right. Hi. This is our stepdaughter. Well, she's going to be when we get married. All right, Summer, so it's clear to me that you have simoleon fever. Yeah, that's all. So... It's okay. Don't worry, Summer. I'm going to have a cure for you right now. Now let's go ahead and cure her after giving her a sympathetic hug. You're going to be better in no time. Let's give her the simoleon fever cure. And of course, I assume if you give them the wrong cure, that's not going to be great. Titania Summer Dream would like to come over to hang out. Is that okay? She's like, Oberon, I can't find Mara. Well, Mara is over here. And she's like, I did not give her permission to go over there. I'm coming over there right away. We don't have a choice in the matter. It's not an, is it okay if she comes over? It's a, I'm coming over and getting my child. This is going to be drama. I am going to drop my balance all the way down. But yes, Queena got silver. and we have been promoted to holistic care trainee. This is our second promotion. She has also received the following bonus: educate about balanced social, and an additional 475 simoleons and a vacation day. Great, because I need that vacation day, because this baby will be here any minute and I need some extra days. Is Titania here? Oh, I'm so sorry, Titania. I'm such a bad friend. Where is Titania going though? I want to follow her. She went exactly where Mara was. Hey, kiddo, you can't just leave and come over and see your dad anytime you want. Why not? Why? Anyway, we're going to ask if fairy's wings get tangled. You know, I don't want Queena to have a problem with Titania. Discuss using fairy dust, you know, just joke around. But we will have, what's his name again? Oberon. Oh, we're going to have O come over here and give some fake bad news, just get on her nerves a little bit. They're gonna argue. He is so happy just fluttering around here. I can't take it seriously. I can't take the fairy beef seriously at all. I'm sorry. Like, are we really yelling? And then this is what I'll do. I'm gonna form a group with Mara, because I don't want, look at them, they're arguing in front of her. I don't want that, you know? I don't want her, yeah, let's go here together. Queena has nothing to do with it, and I want to see if our balance will be affected by this, okay? I really need that to happen. Let's insult. Let's have a really bad relationship. I have to test this out, and I really don't think they would have a bad relationship. I really need to see my balance go down. I feel like unless you're living chaotically, it won't go down. I think it would be great for Queena to be the saving grace and to have a good relationship with Mara. No, come over here. You're supposed to, no, you're not supposed to talk over here. Okay, looks like Oberon just walked away. Oberon just keeps going. He just keeps. Oh gosh, fly here together. Let's fly here together. I love that we can fly here together. I'm not done talking to you. I'm not done talking to you. Let's apologize. Listen, I'm sorry. And then make it real toxic. Like, let's just start arguing again. Mean arguments. I'm just clicking stuff. No, I don't want your apology. I love this fairy. She's absolutely gorgeous. And that reminds me, let's go ahead and bring this to life, this fairy to life for repairs and upgrades. Gnomes brought to life for repairs and upgrades will teleport near broken objects to fix them and upgradable objects to upgrade them. That costs 10 piles of fairy dust. Who is this fairy? Ignacio Shackleford. Oh, someone take the shackles out the name Shackleford. What? Hey, can you go fix that toilet? Pretty please. I love his name. Gnome Dolph. I don't want to change it. Has his balance went down yet? No, it hasn't. And I believe Titania just left. Oh, she's in here in this. That's cute. What would it take to decrease this? Balance and imbalance expresses how a sim's mood affects them over time. If it's saying that we have to do this over time, then I don't know how long this would take. I would have to continuously do negative interactions. I mean, we go from feeling flirty to happy to all of that in 1 second. Apply ailment. Let's give her an ailment. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. This is actually kind of cruel, but they aren't even really sicknesses. The only negative ones are the emotional void ailment. A sim with this ailment will feel their emotions dampen as well. Oh, as will sims who spend time near them. And then also the sonic sinuses ailment. A sim with this ailment attunes strangely with certain objects. Their sneezes gain power that breaks things around them. But burning passion and the other ones are kind of like a good thing, I guess. Let's give her emotional void. I hate this for her. He's so evil. He's so wrong for this. Oh, she doesn't feel good. I don't feel so good. Oh, emotional void. It is. She looks like a rock. And we can cure her ailment too if we wanted to. Let's just go out here and just start giving people ailments. That's why she's just fine. She's neutral. She can't feel anything. In fact, if we detected her emotions, I'm pretty sure it would just be very neutral. Yep, nothing, right? I don't think it gave us anything. You're playing this right along with me. So you're kind of just enjoying this with me. And we're going to give the other dude an ailment too. Let's give him grainy meanie. Sure, why not? We can only see their feelings, which how are they feeling? Very focused. And then he's feeling, what is this? What emotion is that? Anyway, let's maintain our houseplants because we are feeling so focused. And I'm really upset because the only reason why I wanted the other gnome alive is to repair the toilet, and it is nowhere to be found. It didn't do anything. You were supposed to repair the toilet. I could just do it myself. This is why I don't use magical things and all that in The Sims sometimes, because I can just do it myself. Did I give him his ailment? I did, and now he's all green. Don't worry, you're not going to stay that way forever. I do want to cure your ailment. I'm so nice. I'm filling up needs because this is all just one big project. All right, let me cure it for you. Ooh. You're welcome. See? Cured. He's also a plant lover, so. Oh, look, we're cleansing nature, so we can get clean here or something. Yep. We do have another ability point. I think I want to keep going here because I want to be able to shift a Sim's luck. I think that would be interesting, like make it really bad or make it really good. Let's do that. Use up all those ability points. And what is she doing? She's gaining her little gardening skill. Oh, I wish I could have helped her with homework. Invite her to fill the baby. Share the big news. Let's do all that before we have this baby. Oh. Yes. That is the cutest thing ever. Can I just take a picture? Aw, Mara's so excited to be a big sister. Wow, we are getting close. I mean, I love her. Well, I want to gain some extra natural living skills, so I'm going to, we can actually forage together. I'm going to forage for apothecary ingredients. Ooh, we got a cow plant berry. Right now, I have Queena making some grilled cheese because we do have to finish this fable that I have. So we're going to go to EVERDEW because we do have to go to the Mossville Fairy Hub anyway. And that way we can get Oberon to get this removed, the problem fairy. So we'll have to speak to the local fairy liaison or just have it removed at the Mossville Fairy Hub. So we have to make a trip out there anyway. We are in EVERDEW. I love this magical little neighborhood. We can appeal the problem fairy status at the fairy court, but it's not open until 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So I have Queena, who knocked on the door of Titania's summer dream, and look at this beautiful home. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna just have them chill here until he can appeal it. Oh, look at her room. It's so magical. Oh, why would you ever want to leave this? Yeah, look at all the furnishings. Everything looks so whimsical here. I swear it just looks so dreamy. I don't even know what it is. Here goes Titania. Can we just talk to her and give her a hug? And we can revitalize her needs. Let's just make you feel really, really good. And you know what? You are my best friend regardless. She's like, you don't understand. You did me a favor. I can't commit anyway, and Oberion's kind of clingy. Are you serious? Well, I love clingy. I don't want her to absorb my emotion. I like being confident. And then, of course, Oberion, speaking of the devil, he is pretty clingy because he came up here just on beat. That is kind of ironic. Emotional void cure. We're going to give her a cure because we're going to realize that she's emotionally voided. What happened? Titania? She's like, I don't know. When I visited you all last night, I just came home with this. Wow. I don't want to think Oberon was responsible, but I have something for you. You see, my girl Queena is not messed up. Yes, she did date her best friend's husband, but she was doing her a favor. Homegirl's non-committal. It was going to end anyway. So here goes the elixir friend. Thank you. Yeah, and Oberon, I'm not saying it was you. Don't try that on me because I have powers of my own. I'm mystical, okay? Aw, we have a little sentiment with her now. Let's see, because we're co-workers, we're best friends, we're good friends, we're all of that. Enchanted bond. Queena formed a bond with Titania in the EVERDEW forest that they can't easily explain, but that doesn't change the closeness she feels. I'm so emotional about that. Okay, I just love that we have our friend here, you know, and she's so for us having a baby, and she just doesn't care for Oberon, you know. And we're also going to become best friends with his daughter as well, because this is going to be our stepdaughter. And in fact, I kind of want to get things moving. I want to be proposed to at night here in EVERDEW. It's the most beautiful at night. Tell me you agree, please. We could come right here on this little bridge. Yes, we could. We'll come right here, and then he could come fly here. Oh, we're coming best friends. She's like, I love you as a stepmommy. Oberon is just waiting on the bridge. No, Oberon, I need you to just come over here, please. Just here. Just, if you want to, you can just sleep here. Okay, now you can get up. And the thing that I need you to do is just kiss her cheek. And then we're going to propose because I absolutely love you, dear. You are mine forever. Please marry me. I'm sorry, I had to take a picture. Please don't be mad at me. Oh, I can't take a picture right here. I can't take a picture right here. This can't be the thumbnail. Wow. I guess it's something about the bridge. Okay, we'll just watch this unfold. Man, I'm so sad about that. Of course I will, Baron. I love you.
Will be.
Oh. No, make me a fairy. I don't think I want to be a plant sim. I care way too much about my sims. If I want to be a plant sim, I can ask for the forbidden fruit and stuff from them, but I don't see anything special with them. They're not fun. See, he's gonna go talk to a plant sim. Do you see this? Nothing interesting about that plant sim. Ask for forbidden fruit, ask for a magic bean. No plant sim interactions or anything. I have a story going here. I have a certain gameplay going here. I'm not gonna ruin it being a plant sim. I love my girl, I love her hair, I love her vibe, and I don't want her to be green. She's gonna have to let this go. You're gonna have to let go the want to be a plant sim. I'm sorry, I love you, but we can't. I guess what we could do is meditate. Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh, run in here. Your daughter. No, instantly fly. Can kids die? Please go. I said instantly fly, and this... Thank you. She's like, oh, Baron, you are 2 wings too late. Are you serious? The fire... Hey, the fire truck was here super fast. Okay. Well, at least she was okay. We'll clean that floor up. She was okay. Our daughter almost died. Yo. This package is taking me through the ringer. Just so much happening. I wish I could give her a hug just to tell her, whoa, how did our relationship... Whoa, how did our relationship... What happened? Do you all recall when I was fussing with her? Faefo, Titania has a deep disdain for Baron after he maliciously used his fairy abilities on her, which is absolutely understandable, but look at our relationship. We have regained our friendship. I swear fairies they can't stay mad for long because our relationship was quite literally dwindling. I'm gonna give her a hug. I'm just gonna roll with it. It's okay. I tried to test out balance and imbalance, but it doesn't even matter. I'd rather just test it out when a sim is like beating each other up or if they're cheating or something. Casually just, throw hands one day. I'm kidding. That's fine. I don't even care about that anymore. I would love to have a great relationship with the mother of our kids, so I will apologize. And like I'm telling y'all, being friends with fairies are easy. They're just so happy-go-lucky, and they can't stay mad. They can't stay mad. I should have just tested imbalance with Queena. Look at this. Now we're good friends again. I can't make this up. You saw it unfold. And now we can appeal the problem status at Fairy Court. I can go here to the Fairy Council Liaison, Karen, and discuss our fairy behavior, which I think I'm gonna do. I wanna do a sim-on-sim interaction. I wanna see what she says. Like I actually wanna feel like I'm talking to someone and see what that response is instead. So it's either or, and I'm choosing to speak to Karen, which is probably a bad choice. Hey, Karen. I know we haven't always got along, but she's like, you're late. It's 7:28. We opened at 7. You don't seem very remorseful here. Take some seeds, make some... Maybe sometimes giving back to nature will set you on a more respectful path. What? Okay. Okay. So I still don't get it off? Oh, I did. Okay. And now she's telling me to just plant some stuff. Okay. That was weak. I'm not gonna lie, that was weak. Like, you want me to plant stuff and now all is clear. I should still have to pay a fine. But maybe she went easier on me than the court. Like, her name is Karen, but that doesn't mean she's a Karen, you know? It is what it is. All right. Thanks, Karen. But here is where you can acquire a fable. Let's acquire a fable from Karen. You get this little story. A family who owned everything in the world had not finished grabbing their share. And these Sims, you should know, up in their chateau had money to spend without care. Now, Jeffrey thought schools, but dear Nancy thought pools should become their next big endeavor. But they both had such pride and could not decide on just whose idea was more clever. That's what I mean by they're just written so beautifully. Like, I really love the fables. We obviously know they're talking about the land grabs. We get the star seed, teleport, a motion potion, randomized fruit or seed, and end of a fable if we ask a fairy for a freezer bunny foot. I don't even think Titania has one. They have to have one. Here we go. Ask for a freezer bunny foot. Looking for this? I'd be happy to give you what you need for a price house of 50 simoleons. So if you don't have 50 simoleons, you're out back. You can get it. Yay! So we got it. And then if we come back to Karen, ooh, her little outfit was so cute. Looks like she's going to work. Then we can trade item. Is that what it is? Trade item? Why won't they just say deliver item? I don't like that verbiage because it's confusing, and maybe it's me. Maybe I'm slow. Oh wait, how disappointing, you carry nothing worthy of trade. The children of the Fae would not be fond of anything in your pockets. It doesn't say to deliver it to her. Do I have to go to affection and give gifts, or deliver? Stories deliver. Okay, so this is a thing. This stories deliver. No. Why would you put it in stories? Just have it as its own thing. Oh gosh, that's so confusing. Because me, reading is fundamental. And if I can't find it, I'm just like, what? All right, we unlocked the emotion potion. Yay. And fable completed. And that is where we have a new fable that we learned. Yay, I feel so happy about that. Okay, cool. Well, now I know it's stories. All right, nice. Let's acquire another one. Stubborn misfortune. We already did this. The ground's jewel. Through mist or through rock, found deep in a cove, a land lived alone and in secret. And any reward that could be discovered, the sim was allowed to just keep it. Now this place was made for all of life's creatures, but nobody knew its true worth. Except Mother Nature and her nomenclature, which stated is deep in the earth. So go, my dear friend, figure out what she means and catch your reward if you dare. You can teleport, the travel is short, then find out what's hidden in there. Bars. Okay, let's go. Okay. Bars. Teleport to Sylvanglad. Baby, that's the easiest. I'll do that in a second. That's the easiest thing ever. Okay, so he has to travel to Sylvanglad, but before we do that, a time will be had. We will go to the lake because it's half baked. We're gonna bask in this pool of water like a cake. Let's bottle up some emotions. I love this thinking world. Okay, there's one thing that I need you to know is that I do love this world. It's so nice. It's so pretty. Hey girl, I'm never gonna be you. Never want to be you. Plant sims are weak. I'm sorry. They've never really been great anyway though. I think in Sims 2 they were okay. But no, like what did they even do in Sims 2? I don't know. Now I'm just rambling. But we did get our bored emotion, even though I'm not sure why. We bottled up Spring's emotion potion and we ended up getting the bored emotion potion. So if we want to feel bored, we can go ahead and do that. Over here we have a little shrub. We can change the shrub's mood, which I'm not going to do because I'm going to collect the bottled emotion of the moody shrub. So this is also where you can collect some bottled emotions. And I'm going to give all of our bottled emotions to Queena. Like the angry bean, I'm going to give to her. The confident emotion, I'm going to give to her because she might need it. She actually will probably use this stuff. And then he needs to travel to Sylvanglad, which was a task apparently for him. So let's find that teleporter again. And here it is, the teleporter stone. We don't have enough fairy dust? Let's collect some daily fairy dust rations then. Fly like a bird. Ooh, look. We got so many emotion potions from that little shrub. We got the happy emotion potion, inspired emotion potion, flirty emotion potion. I don't even know why saying that just leaves me out of breath. Okay, so let's get our daily rations. Great. And we cannot return for 24 hours. Well, we have 5 of them. That's enough for us to teleport. All right, we traveled to Sylvanglad. Catch a tree fish. Sims with a level 2 fishing skill can catch a tree fish by fishing. Oh, that's why y'all wanted me to go over here. I really do think I'm going to plant the fairy seedling and summon Mother Nature and become a fairy myself. Hi, Queena. I'm calling to let you know that Vivian Lewis has passed away. I thought you might want to know. Y'all ruin my video every time, I swear. Vivian, I just helped her out. Viv, I told you to stop working out. I told you it was physical stress, and I bet you she went back to the gym and had a full-blown heart attack. Oh my God. I'm so done with it. I'm so done with it. We caught a tilapia. We don't want tilapia. We need a tree fish, and please don't have me out here forever, please. Consult with the cosmos, because at this point I need to know. Oh, she has to pee, so let's summon a little bush. And then she's also hungry. You better eat these plantains, girl. We're not going anywhere. Anyway, let's plant the fairy seedling while we wait here. Queena is about to summon Mother Nature. She will bestow a temporary charm that allows Queena to complete her fairy transformation. Should Queena proceed? Absolutely. We have nothing else to lose. Life is way too short. We just lost Vivian. So plant that thing, girl. Plant it. I am so over y'all. Vivian, I told her. People don't listen, see? Okay. You're so gorgeous, Mother Nature. She created me. You can't tell me any different. I hate that they told Queena about the death of Vivian because it says from losing an acquaintance, she's like she doesn't even know what to do in a situation like this. On a brighter note, Mother Nature is simply gorgeous. Let's ask for Mother Nature's charm. What is this, Mother Nature? I don't know what Mother Nature is giving me, but I'm drinking it. I don't even know what I took. Into the fold. While Mother Nature's charm is active, Queena can make her way to Moondrop Springs to complete her metamorphosis. You have been bestowed my special charm. Now you must seek my enchanted waters found in EVERDEW to complete your transformation. Once located, you can step into Moondrop Springs and receive your wings of flight. But hurry, this charm is not long lasting. Where is the lake? Wow. Okay, here it is. And become a fairy. Become a fairy. Okay, we'll do it. We're pregnant and we're gonna be a fairy. I can't wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me waddle to the lake really quick. I'm so ready for this. How's this gonna look? Okay. That's cute. I love that. I love the metamorphosis for that. But it doesn't take away the fact that her tummy is hurting. Fairy life awaits with wings of flutter and emotions swirling. Queena has been welcomed into the Fae. I will say it's so cute that like pregnant fairies hold their bellies like this. That's precious. I love that so much. That's an undefeated animation right there for me. I'm just floating around vibing. Oh, I love it. Okay, that is so sweet. This is so sweet. Should we move? Like, really, should we move? I feel like we should move. Now that we are a fairy, we had to move into our new fairy treehouse. That's exactly what it looks like. I moved all of our old stuff in, all of our old plants and everything, put our gnomes right here. We actually have to tend to our garden right now. And you may notice this beautiful little new wedding arch. We have the wedding arch because we will be getting married once our baby is born. We'll make that official, and I have a little setup out here. And then, yeah, I just added everything. I kind of love how everything came together. And because we did acquire that fable, we were rewarded this little teleporter stone. So I placed that in the back because it's kind of like an eyesore in the front. And then inside here, I kind of kept everything the same. I mean, at the very top of the stairs, we have this already infant made room, which is so convenient. And then on the bottom here, we have our bedroom with the newborn little bassinet. Our shower is new and all that. Like, I love the items. They're niche to the pack, and I think that's really cute. Like, I feel like our kitchen looks very whimsical minus the stove. I wish we got a new stove to match this because it sticks out like a sore thumb. But I managed to make this base game refrigerator work, and everything just looks kind of nice and cool. So, and this is our home, and we have our house plants. Okay, we still have Lil Fern, Jeff, and baby Fleur. I took them along with me too, and they're still thriving. Are they? Wait a minute. Yeah, let's maintain these really quick before they end up dying. And yeah, that's our home. I'm excited. So the next thing I want to do is jump into Create a Sim. Wait, are we spraying the plants again? Do we spray them or do we water them? I don't know. I don't know what's the difference. I can't tell. I'm not even going to sweat it because in the last episode we were watering them and now we're spraying them. I guess it's because I have that plant sitting up on a tabletop or something. I don't know. But either way, I don't care as long as they're getting watered. And I am going to jump into Create a Sim, which I'm going to make sure I have cast.full edit mode on. Only because I just want to be able to do whatever. I want to see what it's going to be like customizing our fairies. Look at this. Okay, so I need to go to, there we go, wings. Look at all of these wing designs. There's a lot of them. And I really don't know what to choose. I'm not someone that customizes things a lot, you know? I'm not a customizer. Wow. Even just the simple randomization just gave me a really nice set of wings. This is so cute. It's like a butterfly. Yeah, I think they snapped with creation, with cast mode for the fairies. Ooh, this kind of looks like a dark fairy, like something like a fairy that's making bad choices. I like this. Well, that's unique. That's different. There are a lot of options, and I hate when I have too many options. It's so good though. It's so good. For those of you who are super duper into fairies, always knew what you wanted your fairy to look like. I feel like you have more than enough customization here. But I think I'm going to, do I want to give butterfly or like, I don't know what I want to do. I really don't know what I want to do. Being that we have these small wings, I really wish kids could have also had a fairy form. You know, these tiny little wings? I don't want those. This is very much her without changing her outfit too much. So I'm going to do that. And then we also have Oberon here who can change up his wings too. What? Oh, there we go. His fairy form. I don't know. Look at all these choices. I really don't know what to do. Like, I don't know which wings to choose. Like, this is just a lot of choices for me. You know what? Baron's kind of unique. I think this is gonna be him right here. Sometimes he makes good choices, sometimes he doesn't. So I'm just gonna leave him. Don't really care too much about his outfit. We're gonna leave that the same too. And then as far as our fairy form for Aquina, as far as her like face, her cosmetics, I do want to give her something special. I really like this. This is cute. This is doing it for me. I think I want to do this one. So that's good. We're good. I don't want to spend too much time here. I just want to show you that very briefly because I'm not someone that cares too much about like what they're going to look like. But I really want to show you that. And look at our wings. We have wings. We can be free, baby. Oh, I love this so much. So I'm just waiting to have the baby. We can give birth any minute now. We just need to go into labor. And we don't have work today. Oh, no, yes, we do. We have work today. We do have to study some holistic care, which I don't think we did, but that's okay. We'll just try to tend to that right now. And then Oberon, what could you do? You still have to catch a tree fish. You need somewhere to fish. Oh, my goodness. I hate that I know there has to be a place to fish here. There has to be. I can't fish here. That'll give me an excuse to go ahead and travel to Sprucederry Grove. While Queena is at work, and she's actually going to stay later today. There was an option to do this, but it disappeared because I already clicked on it. But yeah, she's staying late at the Health and Balance Center, it's called. And we're just with Oberon in Sprucederry Grove. What is it? I think I have a crush on Edwin Hill. Oh my goodness, you're already moving on. Yes, go for it. I support you. But Sprucederry Grove is a pretty nice world. It reminds me of Henford on Bagley a little bit with certain, aspects of it. It's not very interesting to me, so I didn't want to play in this neighborhood. It's not too whimsical, not too realistic looking. It's right there in the middle. But yeah, it's just not anything special to me. This is a bar called the Gringles Bar. You have a flower shop here. You can shop for gardening and live house plant supplies. The same thing you can get from Build and Buy mode. So I really don't like rabbit holes like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. And I don't like the way it looks on the outside. It doesn't look fun and cute like a bunch of base game plants out here. This modern base game plant next to this little whimsical little world, it just doesn't fit to me, and I probably won't use it. I do love the little mushrooms that you can listen to here, that you can listen to them. They say different things back to you. And then here we can summon Spruce Almighty, so we can go ahead and summon him out here just so you guys can see what he looks like. And then we have Todd Attenberry, who's the apothecary vendor, and you can shop for apothecary items. I might see if he has anything rare here that I can get for Queena, and you have an apothecary table here that you can use. Also, another thing that I'm not a fan of is this bookstore. You can purchase used books here. I'll click on that so we'll get through all of this. But I don't see the point because this game has been out for 10 years. And if I want a book, I'm just going to go to the bookshelf. It's not going to hurt my pockets at all. It's not going to hurt my pockets to get a book from the bookshelf. But you can donate your books there for money. Not for money. You're donating, so you're not going to get it for money. But yeah. So now we have summoned Spruce Almighty. I don't know if y'all caught it, but here are some of the things the mushrooms are saying to us. There's not mushroom, but you can stay here if you like. Like, there's not mushroom. I don't know how much more I can handle. That's cute. So the cute little mushrooms are a nice touch. But here's Spruce Almighty. Oberon has summoned Spruce Almighty, everyone's favorite garden pal. Spruce can only be here for so long before they have to return to the glasswood tree. Oh, I forgot we clicked on Todd's Cures and Elixirs, so we can probably get some stuff from here. And yeah, I think, yeah, there we go. But yeah, so Spruce Almighty, we just summoned him, and he's not going to be out here long, but he can help Sims with luck, gardening, or just chatting. So we can ask about gnomes, get help with luck, ask about plant Sims, get help with gardening. There's some simple interactions there. But here goes that bookstore that I was telling you about in the background here. You can see we can get Game of Groans for 23 simoleons. I'm not really interested in it. I'm really not. Again, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just don't think it's something that I will be using. So I just have to be honest. I think it's a pointless rabbit hole. I really really do. I would have loved if this was like a coffee shop or something like that with food items specific to this world, and it appeared like the Journey to Batu UI, for example, you know, some nice cool sounds in the background, but yeah, it's not. So moving on, Spruce Almighty, we have a sentiment called Spruced Up. Oberon thinks Spruce Almighty is simply an icon. Being around the garden pile motivates Oberon to be his absolute best self. I would too. Look at his body. I need to make some changes. Oh wow, I did not realize that I got a cow plant horn from purchasing a luck charm. Oberon purchased a cow plant horn. It might be channeling bad luck into him though. Be careful when you buy this cow plant horn. I have 7 of them. Maybe I went a little too crazy. I see my balance is slightly down. We'll see how that affects us. That's kind of fun. Some kind of negative thing to happen. Plant Sims were my first attempt at creating life, a gift I had planned for Mother Nature. Pretty neat, right? Anyways, I guess I'm not quite as powerful as her, so Plant Sims don't stay that way forever. That's fine, I guess, because it makes the times when they are Plant Sims all the more special. Try asking them about the forbidden fruit if you're curious. Okay, I guess I could one day. You can also acquire a fable from him, even though I still need to catch a tree fish, which is the reason why I came out here anyway. I need to go fishing in this neighborhood. I'm not really pressed for simoleons, but I guess we could go ahead and do it. We get the glasswood tree as a reward. Wow. Well, as great as that sounds, I'm on a mission, Spruce. I have to go in here and I have to start fishing. Wait a minute, where can I fish? I must say, this is a beautiful little lake here. I can't go fishing here. Sims can only fish here once this pond has been stocked with fish. There is a fishing sign. This is so weird. There's a fishing sign right there. Like, what more do you need? How many more do you need? All right, I'm just gonna ignore it because I don't feel like going out Willow Creek just to fish. We have to be in Sprucedерry Grove anyway because we have a riddle from Spruce Almighty. Solve the blue mushrooms riddle. So we have to go back to where we saw those mushrooms and everything. Isn't that weird? See, this is just not. I can't believe I can't fish right here. It's driving me so crazy. Anyway, I'm just going to go and solve the red mushrooms riddle. I don't know. Let's solve the yellow mushrooms riddle. And where's the blue mushroom? Oh, right here. All right, let's go ahead and complete this since we're already out here. Fly, fly away. Yeah, this just isn't my type of gameplay. Red mushroom. I'm often red with spots about. I'm seen in film to gain some clout. I'm a fungi. I swear it's true, but if you touch, Grim collects you. What am I? I'm gonna need a mascara. You're such a good sport. That's cute. All right, bet. Let's go to the next one. I'm excited. I love when I solve things. Green mushroom. A Laurent Chef's awarded dish, a forager's ultimate wish. Rich but not rare, the land grabs eat, but to the rags a chocolate sweet. What am I? A truffle. A mushroom steak? I have to say a mushroom steak. No, it said sweet. Spore taste if you ask me. Try again. I'm just going to cheat up my simoleons then. Don't tell anyone. You're going to do it too. Watch. Yellow mushroom. Come dance about. It's time to play. Good luck or bad. We're here to stay. A portal to a fairyland or toadstool spores outward expand. What am I? You have to be a fairy home. Oh no, that requires fairy dust. I just wasted fairy dust on you. No, I'm so sad. We have to go back and do this. It's fun though, asking for the riddles and stuff. I don't mind this. Blue mushroom. Enchanted not a natural glow. In day I sleep, at night I show. An eerie hue of ghostly play. Instead of fright, I light the way. Definitely bioluminescent mushroom. The spirit pursued sprouts of imitation, but never accomplished pure life. They could not achieve the maiden's prestige. Their projects just ended in strife. Lost in the sauce, the power they sought was one that could not be discerned, and a fellow once mellow went full green from a yellow regarding the lover they spurned. Wow. Did I accomplish this or not? This over here. I don't know. I guess I accomplished this. Yep, I just need to accomplish the yellow mushrooms. A fairy ring! Yay, fable completed. We got the glasswood tree and all that good stuff. And listen, luck is looking up. We're starting to have some really good luck. We're feeling balanced. This just isn't gameplay that I find very interesting because it's not new in the sense where, you know, you do the mission, you gain this and that. And I'm surprised that just from that first fable that we did with Spruce Almighty, we automatically get this tree to summon him. It's a little too soon, right? But it's a great reward. It's just like, wow, so now I can already summon him anywhere that I want, which isn't a bad thing. I can summon him right now. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. You just judge for yourself. Okay, we don't have any fables at this time. But we can always just become friends with Spruce, have a good relationship with him, and we can get help with our gardening here. I guess there is a good reason why we summon him, because maybe he'll help out with the garden. Let's just fast forward this. And I hope that we give birth soon. We're almost home, and she has, her energy and hygiene. We have to tend to that. Okay, is he going to help with the gardening? Because we did ask for help. Oh, he is. He's gardening everything. Hey, so don't even worry about hiring a gardener. Just invite Spruce over. That's perfect. I like that. I'm going to restock this with some hot chocolate because our soon-to-be wife will almost be home. And then I'm also going to... Look at this. Shrink and play. We can shrink and play in this. You can also splash in the water. Oh my goodness, why? Emotionally starving. Queena is emotionally starving. Any fairy that completely runs out of emotional force will die. Okay. Die then. I'm kidding. I don't even want her to, I don't want that to happen to her, but we'll let it happen to Baron. I like Queena. I don't want that to happen to her. But she's at work. It might happen to her if they don't hurry up and bring my girl back here. We have to get married first, though. I'm not going to kill anybody off yet. You want to see a fairy die? You do it in your game. I can't do that. All right, let's stop playing in the refrigerator. We're having so much fun. And let's shrink and play in the water. See, it would be so fun if kids could do this. Why? Why don't they get a fairy form? It's not fair, you know. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually have Mara. I mean, not that we're taking Mara away from her mom by any means. Where's Mara? Where's Mara? Where's the daughter? I don't see Mara. Mara grew up. Mara has her wings. Mara has her wings. We do have to fix her outfit because she is wearing a hijab, but then she's also wearing a mini skirt. So it just doesn't make sense. It's like very randomized. I don't appreciate that at all. She is a faint fairy. That's so nice. Well, teens and up get their powers. Please, Queena, come home. Oh, she all of a sudden has rejuvenated her emotional force, and I don't know how. She's at work, so how did that happen? Can you imagine this? Just a pregnant lady. Just out and about like this. All right, I can't take it anymore. I really want to know when we're going to have a baby. I want to be in labor already. Yes, I manifested her labor. Perfect. So now that we've done that, if you will, Queena, please go ahead and have your baby. Oh, she's feeling horrible. I am going to cheat up her needs because it doesn't matter either way. We're about to have a baby. I'm not cruel. I'm not cruel, and I want her to have her baby and feel good because we don't know how this is going to be when she turns into a toddler. Hi, baby. Wait, I don't even know what we're having. Boy or girl? Twins? Triplets? I don't even know. Fast forward. Oh, it's a baby girl. Do we have any fairy names? Briella. Briella is so magical. We could call her Briez. Hi. Oh, I love you. I wish I had some special fairy things. Like fairy tickles or something. I don't know. Tomorrow morning, we get married. But I'm going to age the baby up because I do want to see the baby as an infant. I don't know. It's been a while since I've had infants. And y'all know how I feel about my babies in The Sims 4. You know I love my babies. I forgot to tell you all, we do have new fairy eyes, but I don't know. I'm okay with the eyes that I have, so I didn't want to change Queena's eyes, if I'm being honest with you. Let's go ahead and age you up. You've been here for quite some time, kid. I just really love this bassinet with this pack. It's very cute. You are now going to be an infant. Look how cute she is. Aw, Bree. All right, I randomized and it's Sunny. Of course she would be the happiest little baby ever. Her eyes, her eyes, her eyes. I think her eyes are fairylicious. Bree, find the fairy? Wait, what does that mean? What's find the fairy? Go back, Oberon. What does that mean? It said find the fairy. Is that a game we can play or? That's cute. Come on. Okay, we're just gonna sit here. What is it when you do find the fairy? Is it just you need to find her so you'll go and... All right, we're comforting her right now. This is regular infant stuff. What's find the fairy? Is find the fairy peekaboo? Okay, I don't know. I thought that was a special interaction, but it really kind of did nothing. It does show that we are a fairy. Are there any new clothes? Yes. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you. I will keep her in this life form. Oh my goodness, the yellow on her is just so cute. I'm gonna keep it. And sandals. Yeah, I kind of love her in these sandals. So we do have 2 full body outfits for them, which is really adorable. I love this outfit also because you don't even have to, you know, care about the fairies and stuff in this pack to use this. But I'm gonna set all her outfits to this because it doesn't matter anyway. We don't have seasons or anything, so it's whatever. Do we have any new hairs for infants? No. You disappoint me. It's okay. And I'm gonna keep her eyes the same. I do think that's interesting. I love this. I love that we have a fairy baby and she has this cute little outfit. It would have been great if when we had her, fairy dust came out too. Briella is a sunny infant. Yes, she is. She's happy-go-lucky. She's the sweetest baby. High fae lineage because we both are fairies because I managed to make Queena a fairy. But for right now, let's have Queena and grab some nice little hot cocoa. This is base game. I just felt like she's someone that likes hot cocoa. And then we could have, you need to do some fairy stuff. Brush off some fairy dust. You need to do some more fairy things. Come out here to the garden. Ooh, we're a brilliant fairy now. Yes, we can manipulate objects, influence relationships, and bloom plants. Nice, nice, very nice. Oh no, baby, what's wrong? Awake and sad. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's... My poor baby. And then we'll feed you. Bottle feed emotion potion? I can feed her emotion potion? We don't want you to be sad anymore. We want you to be happy. Come here, daddy's got you. Come and drink a little bit of this emotion potion juice. I have Queena in the kitchen making a cake. She's going to do this because we are going to age Briella up. As cute as she is, I do want to age her up, and we're also going to eat that cake for our wedding. And I think what I'm going to do is order some pizza. I know you're like, you're seriously going to order pizza for the wedding? I sure am. Are you judging me? Let's get some cheese pizza. Our pizza is working. Yay. You know, sometimes it's the most basic interactions that stop working when packs like this come out. Here it is. This is our wedding. Ooh, I should have changed her outfit. I really should have, but it's okay. I don't even care. Yay, I see everyone here. I'm so happy. Thanks for coming. Oh, I'm just so excited. Okay, thanks for coming. Let's get married. You guys are supposed to watch. Oh. Look at them watching. Oh, look at us. It's a forever thing. I'm just want to watch this. I think it's precious. We're exchanging vows. Pay attention to my wedding, y'all. What's going on? Yay, we did it. We're married. Oh, I'm so excited. What happened? Where's our fairy forms? Where's our wings? I don't know why, but our wings just disappeared. Okay, our wings are back. All right, now the next thing that I want to do before we have the first piece of cake, we're actually doing several things at once, y'all. We're going to be aging up our daughter with the same cake. This cake is going to go through 2 aging up sessions and a wedding topper. Happy birthday. And look, we have the whole fairy squad in here. Like, we have the whole world in here. This is the best. And she's eating pizza. I love that for her. Yep. Okay, great. So Briella has earned a bonus trait. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Energize. And then one more time. Add birthday candles. One more time. And she still has her red eyes. That's so funny. And I just remembered that we did not invite over Mara because... Wait, yes we did. We did invite her. Wow, okay, cool. All right, now she is officially a kid and there aren't any fairy aspirations for kids, but I'm going to just be cliche and make her creative. Whatever. All right, cool. So here is Briella. And she has the high fae lineage still, but she does have to regulate her emotions. So we'll probably get a pop-up with this shortly. But thank you all for watching this extremely long video on The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature. It was pretty fun to play, and you know, I just kind of went through it. Not too shabby, not too bad. Briella is here. She's feeling very, very upset. I really want that pop-up to come up where it talks about the emotions, because child fairies do have to regulate their emotions to a certain extent, but I don't see anything about that just yet. I did finally get a pop-up for Briella. Briella is a young fairy still learning to manage her emotions. She may feel sudden anger, manifested as a burst of energy, which can break nearby objects. A teen or older fairy can help her manage her emotions, which will temporarily suppress the effect. However, through continued teaching, Briella can overcome this entirely. Right now, she's angry. For 4 hours, she will have emotional struggles because she is so upset. So yeah, it's something to consider when you have kids. Look at all of our appliances broke because of Briella. Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna replace it. It's okay. But ooh, we found 29 simoleons in the couch. Oh my goodness, she just broke everything. Our client is finally here because Queena decided to not take family leave and still work. Ew, she just threw up in our bathroom. I'm not really fond of the whole client situation because you only get one a day. Like right now, I already know what's wrong with her, but I just have to identify a root cause. I know that she has the creation impulsion, so I'm just... Whoa, Nina. Is this Nina? When did Nina start using the bathroom standing up? I don't have a problem with it. I'm just confused. That was never a thing, was it? I don't even know. She's been feeling really under the weather. All right, come on. Let's just go. And I wish she would have just taken the day off. I feel like I need to create almost all the time, which is a really strange feeling. I mean, I'm doing anything, painting, woodworking, whatever, but I can't sleep until I satisfy the itch. I mean, literally is an itch. Yeah, we already know what's wrong with you, girlfriend. You just need to go ahead. I can't give her a cure. I don't even need to discuss anything. I should just be able to cure her. Give me more clients. That would make me happy because yeah, this just gets really boring. I'm gonna go ahead and identify the root cause for Nina. I really hate that I don't get another client after this. I don't even care if I didn't have a great day, but I hope you all enjoyed this super long playthrough of The Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature. I'm really just here for the plants and the nature. This is a pack that I don't mind having disabled, so I can't really say, hey, you should go rush out and get this, because if you're not into it like I am, then I can kind of see why you wouldn't really be interested. Like, look at this. I have one client a day. That's not a fun career. In fact, we're going to quit our job. No, I'm kidding. Maybe it changes when you get higher in this career, but I'm on level 4 and it kind of gives me a good idea of like, you know, what to expect so far. But I don't know, maybe we're all just getting tired of the same thing and we really crave some kind of new system. You know, even doing the fables and everything get a little bit boring because you're just doing that same thing. I still have to catch a tree fish, for God's sake. I want to end this video with my thoughts. So as far as the gameplay is concerned, I think it has some nice aspects. I think as far as fairies and the occult by itself, I think it's pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of the fairy gameplay. I like flying around and I think the wings are really cool, but the fables and gaining them and getting a reward after is okay. I think, you know, it's really cool with the world and everything, but because this gameplay is so similar to the cottage living style of acquiring those objectives and then getting the money for it, I feel like, I don't know, just something, we just need something big. I think this pack could have benefited from being like the Strangerville game pack where there was a story and you could follow that and your aspiration could kind of help you guide you through that story as opposed to being just another tutorial. Look at this, a 2-tier aspiration. Why would I aspire fairy stories? Like, it just doesn't make sense. If anything, the Soul's Journey from The Sims 4 Life and Death is a pack worth getting because that's going to make you feel like you have some type of lifetime fulfillment as opposed to these aspirations that still feel like tutorials. So while I do want to promote my code and say, hey, if you plan on getting this pack, please use my code OceanSims. It does support me as a creator and I truly appreciate those of you that have used it. I'm not putting my finger on this one. I have a ton of other packs I can recommend you to get if you aren't into this style of gameplay. If this is everything you were looking for, please go ahead and grab it if you like what you saw and definitely use my code to support me. But to be honest with you, it's nothing I'm rushing out to get. We got an update. I still haven't updated my game because I don't need it more broken than what it already is. I'm already used to the bugs I have, which, you know, is doing good. My game is doing well. So I'm playing offline in my actual save. I still haven't caught a tree fish, by the way. But I guess we'll have him take a little break. But yeah, you know, I, for one, I'm just not impressed per se with the pack. I think it's fun, but it's just, we have so many DLCs, you know. That's why when I open this, I'm like, another one. So I'm looking for something tailored more towards my gameplay style. And if it is gonna have me explore and try new things that I'm not used to, I really want it to wow me. So I wasn't fully impressed by this. I love the fairy farm and the world. I think is really nice. Well, EVERDEW is a really nice part of the world. And I know there are some things that I didn't show you, but yeah, if you're going to try this pack, don't just skim through it like all of the other creators do and try to play it all up in 2 days. That's going to be boring for you. I can promise you that. Sit down with it if you do choose to purchase it and let me know how you enjoyed it because everyone's opinions matter. But yeah, I'm ready to go back to my game. I'm kind of done playing with fairies. I hope you enjoyed this long video. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just keep simming. Always, always, always stay wavy. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.